Alright, so we are watching this from replay. We had to do a remake. Let's see how this goes. Long story short, Zelnaga Caverns was a really early map, and Jobama versus Mayo, and the game starting. Great, excellent. We're going to run it at double speed. Going to run at double speed. They both went. They both went with their own like standard openings. Jobama did a 13 gateway cybernetics core into an early expand, which we're about to see. There's the pylon going down, and they're gonna figure it out. I started lagging like 10 seconds. Let's see. Let's pause.
Game paused.
Try taking command. Push take command. Oh, I can just set it. Got him. Alright. We're in. Cool. So, they're a little behind where they were. Like 2 minutes, but that's fine. That's why I had to stop and restart the recording. This is cool. Early StarCraft Wings of Liberty did not have a feature like that, which caused some serious controversy, because in tournaments, if there was any sort of interruption or anything to the tournament, then that you would just have to remake the game. So you could be right about to win, and if the connection dropped or something, that was it. You were screwed. You had to restart it. Everyone was like, "Oh, we want LAN," because if the computers are just hooked up and they're not hooked up over the internet, then you don't have that issue, because you won't lose. It won't matter if you lose internet, really. But no, Blizzard's never going to do that. People needed to stop asking. I think they finally did. Anyway, back to the game at hand. So since you didn't watch the replay leading up to this, probably really typical expansions. Joe is going to expand with this probe. Wow, he's doing exactly the same thing. I have to go check if his timing is exactly the same, if he really is that good. But anyway, Joe is going to expand in a minute as soon as he has enough gold. Sorry, not gold, minerals. God, I've been playing too much League of Legends. I'm so sorry. Let's see. We can see his hotkeys here, which I probably wouldn't have wanted to display. His zealot, blah blah blah, going on an adventure. No, this is going to be a great game. Overlord looking for drops. Overlord looking for aggression, though he should put an Overlord. There's a hallway back here where a Protoss player could. Oh, look at that! Look at that! He's checking for the pylon. This hallway loops all the way around here, and you got to check that for a pylon. So Jobama knows his macro and his abilities are a little bit better than Tyler's. So what he's doing here is he's sending this zealot to just try to take Tyler's focus away from macroing. Zerg, it's very important that you work on the macro, because oh, is he gonna get it? Did he get it? He got no. He didn't get one. I don't think he got it. Did he get it? Workers lost. He did get it. Joe killed a single worker. Oh, he's just going for this full-on zealot harass. He's trying to force Tyler to have to produce units. Lost another one. Trying to force Tyler to have to produce units instead of workers, and that'll put him behind on economy, because Zerg units are built out of larvae, and so if you are making Zerglings, you're not making workers, and that's gonna put you behind, because you can't make both. Like a Protoss player, he can make both units out of the gateway, probes out of the nexus. He can do both. So it's really just a matter of making sure his macro is good enough with the minerals. Have the zealots running back down the hallway so they can lay in wait later, probably for when Tyler tries to take a third, which has to be here. One of the reasons why they retired this map and why it's friggin' terrible is because in order for the Zerg player to take a third, and the Zerg player really wants to take a third, he has to knock down these rocks. At this stage of the game, he's probably only going to have Zerglings, and it's really hard to knock down those rocks with just Zerglings, because Zerglings are melee units. Yeah, this map had a lot of these little backdoor entrances. Backdoor to this expansion, backdoor to this expansion. Not the worst I've ever seen. Jobama has a lot of sentries. We haven't seen sentries yet. They're basically spellcasters. They don't have very good attack, but they have really, really good like utility abilities. Jobama macroing up. This is a beautiful Sim City right here. If Tyler wants to attack with Zerglings or anything without range, he has to file through this like choke here, or he has to try to knock down these high health buildings, and so those sentries are going to be able to stop him from really making use of anything except an incredibly large ranged army. I think this build, if I remember correctly, I believe this build is at least very similar to the Parting Soul Train build. Parting Soul Train build is a 2-base timing that makes use of Zerg players needing to macro to deny them a third base, or if the third base is already up, to kill the third base with a heavy Sentry Zealot force. I think the Parting Soul Train had fewer gateways and more and had a robo attached to it. This does not have that. That hatchery, if Joe tries to go after, is going to go down. I don't even know if Tyler can hold this small force. If Joe has really good use of force fields. So far, no use of force fields, but the macro here, the units, he's going to have 12 Zealots to 14 Zerglings. For anyone who doesn't know, a Zealot is worth roughly 4 Zerglings. Tyler, I don't think Tyler's going to be able to hold this. I don't think he has the stuff for it. Does he even have like a Roach Warren? Oh, he has a Hydralisk Den. If he had Hydralisks already, I would say he could have held that, but no, and he knows. It was a very good timing attack. GG, wait. Oh, he's not waiting. His escape key isn't working. Hallucinating. Alright. Well. GG. Game 1. There we go.